Hi Sam. I'm glad to see you today. Are you ready for another vocabulary lesson?
Hi Alex. Yes, I'm excited. What's the word for today?
Today we're learning.
Wohnsitz.
It means residence or place of residence.
Interesting. So, is that the most common meaning?
Yes, it is the most common meaning. However, be careful because
Wohnsitz.
can be confused with the English word site. They sound similar but mean different things.
Got it. What about the grammar for
Wohnsitz.
Wohnsitz.
Is a masculine noun, so it uses the article.
Der.
Its plural form is.
Wohnsitze.
In sentences, you could say,
Ich habe einen Wohnsitz.
which means I have a residence. In the past tense, you would say,
Ich hatte einen Wohnsitz.
for I had a residence, and in perfect, you would say,
Ich habe einen Wohnsitz gehabt.
That's helpful. Is there an imperative form for it?
not really, because
Wohnsitz.
is not a verb. But it's good to know how to use it in different tenses.
Where does the word
Wohnsitz.
come from?
It comes from the old High German word,
Wohn.
which means to dwell or to reside. The meaning has stayed quite similar over the centuries.
That's fascinating. I love learning about word origins.
Now let's break down.
Wohnsitz.
It's made up of the prefix
Wohn.
and the root.
Sitz.
The prefix
Wohn.
comes from,
Wohnen.
which means to live, and
Sitz.
means seat or place. Together, it literally means a place where one lives.
That makes sense.
Speaking of similar words, let's look at some examples. First, we have
Wohngemeinschaft.
which means shared apartment. It's made of
Wohn.
and,
Gemeinschaft.
meaning community. Another one is
Wohnung.
which means apartment or flat. Then there's
Wohnort.
meaning place of residence.
Wow, those are really similar.
Exactly. Other examples include
Wohnbereich.
for living area,
Wohndauer.
for duration of residence, and
Wohngebäude.
which means residential building.
That's a lot to remember.
Let's practice some real-life situations where you might use.
Wohnsitz.
For example, when filling out a form, you might say,
Ich gebe meinen Wohnsitz an.
Can you repeat that?
Ich gebe meinen Wohnsitz an.
Great! Another situation could be when talking to someone about your living situation. You could say,
Mein Wohnsitz ist in Berlin.
Can you try that?
Mein Wohnsitz ist in Berlin.
Perfect. Lastly, if you're discussing moving, you might say,
Ich möchte meinen Wohnsitz ändern.
Give that a try.
Ich möchte meinen Wohnsitz ändern.
Well done. Just a quick note, since
Wohnsitz.
is masculine, you can remember it with the hint that many masculine nouns end in sitz. Imagine a man sitting down in his residence.
That's a good image to remember it by.
In terms of usage,
Wohnsitz.
is generally formal, especially in official documents. You might encounter phrases like,
Hauptwohnsitz.
for main residence, or
Nebenwohnsitz.
for secondary residence. Just be careful, as it could be confused with
Wohnung.
I see, thanks for the warning.
Now, let's look at some example sentences to solidify our understanding. You might say,
Ich habe meinen Wohnsitz in Deutschland.
which means I have my residence in Germany.
That's useful.
Another example is,
Mein Wohnsitz ist in der Stadt.
meaning my residence is in the city. You could also say,
Wir haben unseren Wohnsitz gewechselt.
which means we changed our residence.
I like hearing these sentences.
Now, let's do a quick recall check. First, what does
Wohnsitz.
mean in English?
It means residence or place of residence.
Correct. What is the article for?
Wohnsitz.
It's
Der.
Right again. Can you give me the plural form?
it's
Wohnsitze.
Perfect. What's one way to use it in a past tense sentence?
Ich hatte einen Wohnsitz.
Great job. Lastly, what's a similar word we discussed?
Wohnung.
Excellent work today, Sam. So, remember,
Wohnsitz.
is a masculine noun meaning residence. Use it in various contexts, and keep an eye out for similar words.
Thanks, Alex. I feel more confident with this word now.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing and see you next time.